Amadawa.
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 Amadawa dawa.
Amadawa.
Abofraba.
Abofraba.
Amadawa dawa.
Amadawa.
Two-way. All right. Abofraba. Amadawa dawa. Two-way.
Abofraba. Amadawa. Dawa. Two-way.
Again.
Abofraba. Amadawa. Dawa. Two-way. Barima. Two-way. Abofraba. Amadawa. Dawa. Two-way.
Again. Good. Now we run a group of four here. Ready, go. Good job. Faster.
Tony Chestnut knows I love you. Tony knows. Tony knows. Tony Chestnut knows I love you.
That's what Tony knows. And faster.
Tony Chestnut knows I love you. Tony knows. Tony knows. Tony Chestnut knows I love you.
That's what
Tony knows.
And last time,
Faster.
as fast as possible. No, I gotta go. 3, 2, 1, ready, go. Okay? 3, 2, 1, ready, go.
Tony Chestnut.
So this is a cowbell. Another cassette. One, two, three, four. Great. Because that's the heartbeat. And I want everyone being together. We are right together to the end. 1, 2, 3, 4. We go scale. Wait. And on the A line. So. And on the A, go to the Step, hop, step, hop, step, hop, step, hop, step, hop, step, hop, step, hop. Go, you go first, Exate. Keep going. Exate, go faster. Okay, that was pretty good. Where we go, jogging. step, hop, step. So we're gonna step hop together. Wait, one at a time. Okay? Ready? Here we go. Step, so we're gonna have to all step hop together. So we step, hop, we all do it together at the same time. 1, 2, here we go. Step, hop, step, hop, step, hop, step, hop, step, hop, step, hop, step, hop. You go first, Deusate. Keep going. Deusate, go faster. Okay, that was pretty good. One more time. Deusate, you gotta go faster. Because everybody was piled up behind you. Oh, you can't? Then just like walk or skip or something. Or run. Okay, ready? I'm gonna play Triple Two. So let's try and figure out what makes a woodwind a woodwind. So if you guys take a second and really, don't say anything, but really look at this instrument. Okay, what's really obvious about it that's different than this one?
Wood.
Yes.
Wood. The tip of it is wood.
The tip of it is wood. Do you guys see that little piece of wood at the end there?
Helps you play.
Okay, it's called a reed. That's what we think makes up a woodwind. Okay? It's partially what makes up a woodwind. It's called a reed. It's this little piece of bamboo. Little piece of bamboo. Okay? But do you guys think this is a brass or a woodwind? A woodwind, but why is it a woodwind? Because it has many keys.
And you have to blow into it.
It's kind of a trick question. Because way back when we designed our instrument families, flutes were made of wood. Yeah.
What the?
Okay, so it's got this funny like loophole where we think, oh, well, all brass are made of brass and all winds are made of wood. But the flutes now are made of silver and nickel and all kinds of things. And then later came this person called Adolf Saxophone, and he invented this thing. Saxophone. A saxophone looks kind of like a trumpet, right? It's shiny, it's got metal. It's not like a clarinet that's made of wood, right? But it has a reed. Okay, so it's part of the woodwind family. So it's kind of a funny thing where you got a flute that doesn't have a reed, but it's part of the woodwind family, right? So the thing that makes brass, anybody guess?
It's loud.
It's that it's loud. That's a good characteristic of brass. But you can make a saxophone pretty loud too. Yeah?
It has no because that person. It has no reed.
It has no reed. Good. Okay?
It's not made out of wood.
It's not made out of wood. What else does it have a lot less of than all of those instruments?
Keys.
Keys. Right? 1, 2, 3. 3 buttons. That's it.
Just as many notes.
Okay? The other brass instrument we have here, Mr. Tuba. Okay? Same thing. It's only got 3 keys. Now, what makes a brass instrument super cool, in my opinion,
Is that it moves?
is that all you're doing is this. It's true. Did I move my fingers?
No.
Did I do anything?
Sometimes you don't need the buttons.
Sometimes you don't need the buttons. So that is something that's pretty different between brass instruments and woodwind instruments. Okay? Here, if I play the clarinet, I can try all I want.
Woodward.
I'm not going to get a different note. Okay? Unless I'm a super professional advanced musician who can do wild things with my mouth. But for the most part, you play the clarinet, you can make it squeak, but you can't make it get a nice note. Okay? But on the trumpet, all those notes. Okay? And when they first invented the trumpet, it was just this one large tube. You guys seen those before?
Yes.
Sometimes you see them holding flags and stuff. Okay? So those used to be what we used to use. And then somebody said, wait a sec. What if I take all that tubing and I wrap it around itself? Then I make a trumpet. And then what happens when I push the buttons down is we can see that there's different tubes. So when I push the first button down, the air doesn't only go through all of this stuff, but it goes through this tube, which changes the note. So if I play open, and then I push my first button down, you guys hear the difference, right? If I
push all the buttons down. Whereas if I take all the buttons off, so I'm not touching anything. Do you guys hear that difference? Really low, really high.
Ready, go. Yeah, could go on and on and on. Good job.
So try taking your fingers off, see what happens. So your top teeth are going to go on this, and your bottom teeth are going to go under your lip, and put more clear. Yeah, good. Wow. Wow.
So now remember, tight at the corners and buzz in the middle.
Be patient, you're not
So now that's locked so it won't fall. Very gently.
Do this. Good. Let's stick your clarinet there, and put your teeth on top. Yeah, good. Now blow. Good. Let go of all your fingers. Go. Try again. Going. Turn your head straight in front of you. Pretend you're looking in front of you. Wait. Stop moving. Stop moving. Go. Try and blow straight in front. Good.
And thumb there, good job. Last one, sit. On top.
You're doing great.
Can you go on?
1, 2, 3. Thank you. Okay, your thumb is here. Ready? Oh my God. Yeah. Same thing as before. Roll it a bit. Try that. Good. Let me move you. Okay, good. Now sit straight. Good. Now. Okay, I'm gonna let you play with it for a minute. How's it going? It's silly, eh? So, what we're gonna do is we're all gonna learn one note. Okay? Everybody's gonna learn the same note. We're gonna play the same note. So, trombone, your first note is called a B flat. It is all the way in. Go. That's really, really, really good. What we're gonna do is we're gonna play a C. The C is the open note and it's a little low. So go like a little bit more. Good. Can you do this?
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Again. 1, 2, 3, fingers. That's it. Yeah. And I want you to go. Ready? Good. Did you notice how when you did that, the air had a break in it, but you were still breathing out? Okay? Now do this. Go. Did you notice how when you did that, you actually stopped your air? So if I'm playing on a trumpet and I don't tongue, it would just sound like this. Instead of going. There's a difference, right? Huge difference. I have students that sometimes it takes a whole year to tongue. I only have 10 minutes. Okay? So it's okay. So let's try it all together. We're going to play our note and we're going to go. That's right. Ready? You guys are doing great. the middle there. I heard it. Did you hear it? When we had exactly the same note? Yeah? Even lower. There it is, you had it. Good, good. If you sit up straight, it'll help a lot. So, everyone, where does the instrument for a wind instrument begin? It's kind of a trick question. Yeah.
Kids with us.
Where? Here?
Not here.
Here. So we always actually want to breathe with our bellies. Because if we breathe with our shoulders, or if we think, oh, I'm going to take a really big breath because I play the trombone and the trombone's super big. Okay, I don't actually have very much air in here because I'm filling everything up from here. What I want to do is fill everything up from here because this is where my diaphragm is, and I want to engage my diaphragm, which is like this big elastic band that pulls my lungs down. Okay, so can we all put our hands on our bellies? Good, and then take a nice big breath in. See if you can move your hand.
My belly like automatically does that.
Okay, so let's try it all together one more time with the music. Keep the air flowing. Don't overcheck. 1, 2, 3.
My favorite instrument that we tried out today was the saxophone. I preferably love the tenor sax. Well, I think our school, you have to keep the instrument that you play because we go to high school in this school. So I think I'm going to have to keep on playing violin, but I'm going to try and save up my money to buy myself a saxophone. I think this camp experience is really fun. It's awesome, and it's so interesting. I think that the camping trip is going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be interesting, and yeah.
I think trying out the different instruments that I haven't tried out before was, pretty fun since I only play the string instruments. So trying out brass and woodwinds was very fun. My favorite instrument was the alto saxophone. My favorite song that Sally taught us was the African song.
My favorite instrument that we tried today was the trombone.
My favorite was the flute.
My favorite instrument that I tried today was the clarinet. I would actually love to play in Gabby's instrument, woodwind, brass things. Instrument band.
It's fun.
I think it's cool.
I think it's awesome.
I think Gabby is awesome.
I think Gabby is fun.
I think Gabby is awesome, fun, bling.
In Sally's class, we sing. I think her class is fun.
I think her class is amazing.
I think her class is fun and amazing at the same time.
Well, first we split into two groups, and so some of them did the strings instruments, some of us did the flute and the woodwind, the wind. Most of us tried them for the first time. I tried all of them. But my favorite, I have two favorites. My favorite for the like woodwinds and stuff was the clarinet, and my favorite strings instrument was, well, I only tried one, and I really liked the violin.
Yeah, sure. Okay, Melody.
Of course you know my name.
What do you think of this space up here? Can you even explain what it's about?
When the paper came home from school, I was really excited because we were trying to find a music camp, and to see it was a sleepaway camp and it's free. It was awesome. And when I got here yesterday, some girls said hi to me and stuff, and they were really nice. And then we did a bunch of activities, and it's really been a lot of fun so far. My favorite part so far is the saxophone because I've been dying to play the saxophone for so many years. Gabby was really nice because she helped me a lot with explaining to me how to hold it, where to put my fingers, how to blow into the tube, basically. It was a lot of help because I had no clue. I specialize in string instruments, not wind. It was a lot of help from her.
I enjoyed playing instruments. I enjoyed playing all the instruments, especially the clarinet, the saxophone, the violin, and the trumpet. My favorite activity is in the morning when we all get together.
Instruments, brass instruments.
My
was singing.
Singing?
It was my favorite one was when I did the saxophone. I got to try out the saxophone and the wind instruments. Sally taught me how to sing. Well, she taught me like these different songs and poems and everything. It was really fun. I enjoyed it. I played the violin and the cello. At this camp, I made a new friend. His name is Enzo. He's really fun.
Okay, if you had stayed home instead of coming here, what do you think you would have been doing?
I think I would have just, I wouldn't really be doing many things. All I would be doing was really just sitting at home. Some of the percussion instruments were really loud. Some sounded cool. Some were, I just enjoyed them a lot.